Welcome to Season 2 of the ODUPD podcast, where we get to know the officers behind the uniform. I'm your host, Runke Adeleke, and I'm so excited to be here for Season 2. According to officersurvey.com, balancing work and personal life can be challenging, especially in high-pressure environments like law enforcement. It is essential for police officers to maintain their well-being and avoid burnout. Let's dive deeper into this topic with the newest edition of the ODUPD, Officer Miller. Officer Miller, please tell me about yourself. Like, where were you born and raised? Where are you now? And how are you experiencing the ODUPD?
I was born in Chicago, Illinois. I am a military brat, so I've moved all over the place. I moved here from Nebraska 4 years ago. I lived up in the city of Franklin, was a police officer up there for a little bit.
How was the transition from being a cadet, now being an officer? How has that transition kind of been for you?
The first week I was there, I was like, oh Lord, what did I get myself into? Our chief came and talked to us, and when we were out there in Newport News, and you know, hearing him speak and hearing him wanting us to be at this police department, it definitely made me push myself, knowing that I had a chief and I had a department that backed me up.
I heard that you actually got your CIT training certification a couple of months ago,
yes,
not a year ago, and I just want to explain like what CIT is and how that's helped you so far.
Okay, so yeah, CIT is Crisis Intervention Team. When you go to this training, they teach you how to speak with people that are on their lowest lows, having mental crises, or having any crisis at all, and how to deal with a certain situation. It definitely has helped me because I have been in situations where I needed to talk to somebody.
So, and you having to focus on helping people and being aware of their lowest times, whether it be a traumatic experience or just them having a bad day.
Yeah.
Like, how does that help you kind of look introspectively and say, whoa, I'm having a bad day? Like, how do you get out of that? Like, what are some self-care tips?
I think it's very important, self-care for an officer, because if you're not taking care of yourself, you can't take care of others. Biggest thing is health-wise. If you're not taking control of your health, how are you going to be able to do your job? That's why I started going to the gym a lot more and taking care of myself, because self-care is very important when you're in law enforcement. Or sometimes, I like to go for a walk. I do ride horses, so that also helps me a lot. I mean, being on a horse and just riding in an open land is awesome. I started doing Bible study. Like on my phone, I have daily quotes from the Bible that pop up every single time. Being able to, connect with my faith, it's very big. It definitely helps me. I always feel like God's looking over all of us, and yeah. One other thing is being around people that understand you or you can click with and connect with. I have a couple friends that, if we're all having a bad day or if one person's having a bad day, we come together and we try to support one another. Just try to find a friend group that helps you.
What do you want to say to monarchs who are going through a tough time and may not have certain friends or certain social groups to go to talk? Are there any other resources on campus? Yeah, so, counseling services are always open. I always recommend counseling. And if not, find a cop on campus. We're more than happy to come talk to you. On Monday, I actually went to the web center and I played pool with some of the students, and being able to speak with them and knowing what's going on in their lives, it definitely helps, because I want to be there for the students, because I want them to feel comfortable coming to talk to us. But the police department's open 24/7. They're always able to come talk to us if they don't feel comfortable going to talk to a counselor. This has been a wonderful talk with Officer Miller. We've learned about how to take care of yourself, but not only that, how to understand and relate with other people who might be having a bad day. And I'm so grateful that Officer Miller talked about how she's on a new journey to be an officer, to take care of herself. Thank you again, Officer Miller.
Oh, thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
So this has been episode 1 of season 2. Thank you so much, Monarchs, for signing in, and we are so happy to have you again.